Hello everyone. So I don't know if anybody has seen the new Courtney already, but it has an upgraded cap, which means that it's actually multi-part. So I'm going to start by showing you the original Courtney topper, and this is my very, very original one. So it's the first one that I ever got. Absolutely love this piece. So just a quick one. It's 7x8 and it is a wefted top with this small mono part there for the realistic looking scalp. So that's that one. And to my right is brand new shiny goodness that is the new Courtney upgrade. So let's have a look inside this one. So there we go, 7x8, and it's got that larger multi-part. So let me show you how I change the parting. Okay, so you're going to need a few things when it comes to changing the parting on your topper. The main thing that you're going to need is obviously a wig stand. Recommend that as a staple in anybody's wig topper collection. It's a must. And I've just secured it with a couple of these little hairpins, these little T-pins, fantastic. And I've put them through the clips, not through any of the sensitive stitching or the mono top. Also, I've made sure that I've kept it away from this section here because I'm going to be pulling that hair and I don't want it to get caught and tangled in the top of the T-pin. Some water in a spray bottle is ideal, not necessary, but it just helps you distribute that water where you need it to be much easier. And a tail comb, and then I always just have my wet hairbrush, wet tangle teaser, just in case anything gets tangled up. So to determine where I want it to go, I'm going to just literally, it's set on the left hand side, I'm just going to mirror that on the right hand side there. Simple as that. If you want a centre part, you would just go slightly less across. So yeah, let's do it. Let's change the parting. Okay, so you can see that's the first thing we're going to do is get our water and just spray that onto everywhere that I want to make it wet. So we need a good section because it just helps us move that hair much easier.
Don't worry about that scraping noise, it's just the material of my wig stand with the brushing on it.
And now I'm just going to want to find where I want to part it. So I'm going to go about 1 inch across and just get right in there. Pull that hair across, keep wetting it.
You're going to want to make sure that you really comb that hair over, really try and train it to go to the other side. The best way to do this if you feel some resistance is to just wet it again. Don't be afraid to dampen it quite a lot because making it wet is just going to help train it over to the other side.
I feel like I might just take a little bit further over just so that that stitching doesn't appear at some point. There we go. Okay. I don't know if you can see this, but I don't want a straight line. I want it to be kind of more realistic. So I'm just going to pull out a few little hairs here and there and just kind of like swap sides just to create that less even parting. And I think I'm happy with that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blow dry that, just using a nice low heat. I might spray a little bit of heat protector on just so that it protects that nice soft hair, and I'll come back and show you once it's set. So I've just finished up blow drying the parting. Took about 2 to 3 minutes. No bother whatsoever, really quick and easy, and as you can see it's now set on the other side, and I've gone for a messy parting, not a straight line, as I think that looks more realistic, and as you saw me pulling little bits to either side, that just helps you achieve that look, which I think is perfect. So let's try this thing on. I'm so excited. I'm going to start off by getting the dry shampoo. Okay, then I'm going to pull my hair across. So I like to pull a good amount across. Kind of get your hands in a different position, like this, where they're almost turned over. You want to flip it over, okay? Just line it up with where your hairline will sit, where you like your pattern to sit. I like to just hold it down. Start with the back clips.
Take your time here. Better to get the clips right and secure than have uncomfortable clips all day.
Give it a little jiggle to make sure it's in place, and then just brush through.
I hold the top here to avoid my brush getting caught on any knots and pulling the clips out of position.
Okay. And then I'll just play around with the hairline. Make sure I'm happy with that. So yeah, that's how I put my topper on. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how I style it now. So I'm going to give it a quick spray all over. All right, you want to get some straighteners that change the heat on them, and you want to be at the lowest heat possible. I would say like 150 mine goes down to, which will curl it absolutely fine, or probably 160 like max I will go on a piece like this. Grab the section that you want.
Quick disclaimer, my house is not haunted with lots of orbs, it is just dust. It's been Christmas and I was lazy.
Take a section. Take your straighteners down on sort of, I would say 45-degree angle. Grab the hair, twist away from the face and slide it down. You can also use curling tongs. You get a little bit further, start to twist again. Finish off that end. Now look at that, a beautiful curl on a low heat. So I'm just going to go ahead and repeat it again.
Curling with straighteners can be quite difficult if you are a beginner, but once you get the hang of it, it is super quick and easy. So just stick with it, take your time, try and get that angle right, and just, yeah, give it a go.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and curl the whole of my head, come back to you, and I'm going to show you me brushing them out and what lovely, beautiful, wavy blowout curls we're left with.
If I have the time, I'll always curl while the topper is on my head when I'm getting ready. But if you want to save time, you can always do it the night before on your wig stand.
Okay, so I've just finished off running all the curls through. And now I'm just going to take my Tangle Teezer wet brush and just brush those through. Just bearing in mind mentioning that they have been left for a few minutes to set. I am absolutely in love with this colour and this piece.
Okay, so this is my because she's worth it part of the video here. But yeah, a little bit of slow-mo there for you so you can check out that parting and just take in all the beauty that is this topper. Yeah, you go girl, you slay.
I absolutely love this topper. It feels fantastic. The colour is great. The dark caramel is lush. 22.4R. And it's 16 inches long. It's the Burmese hair, which is a different type of hair that Uniwigs don't do in their original Courtney. And it feels silky soft. Apparently this one dries with a bit of a wave when you air dry it after wetting it, which I'm quite interested to see. And yeah, it feels amazing. Really pleased with this. And the multi-directional part is fab because it means you can change up your style even more. You can go from a side part to a centre part and you don't have to commit to a specific topper. And yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. Well done.